You know who sounded super drunk today?
Who?
Our boy Kanye.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So Kanye West. Man, so
Started with
what
Kanye.
happened, Steven? What did Kanye do
Yeah.
today?
Okay, so I mean, I love the old Kanye.
I miss the old Kanye.
I-
Straight from the
College Dropout, in my opinion, is still the best hip hop album of all time.
his
I-
first
I-
two albums are amazing.
I loved Kanye up until until a few years ago when he just started going crazy. I think he really has mental health issues
Mhm.
that he has never fixed. So he threw a presidential rally today. So for you out there that don't know, he is going to be on the ballot, I think, in some states. So he held it was in North Dakota or South Dakota today. I think it's South Dakota.
Yeah,
He
we should
threw
confirm
his-
Carolina.
That was South
Oh, Carolina. Yeah, Carolina.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking Dakotas. Yeah, he threw it in.
I don't think that would have gone down well. In the
Yeah.
Dakotas.
Well, even in the Carolinas. Anyways, he just had an array of topics. He talked about Harriet Tubman not freeing slaves. He talked about abortion and how he was almost aborted and how he almost
How
had
he didn't want his own daughter.
right. He almost had his own daughter aborted. He started crying. I mean, he was just wilding out there and
All
just
over
speaking
the place.
gibberish and nonsense. It just
Let me
you can
ask you
watch
this.
it on YouTube. Yeah.
Was his rally more? Did it make more sense than a Trump rally?
I've been to a Trump rally when Trump ran in 2016.
Wait, let's put this in context first.
Yeah,
Let-
please.
let me-
Yeah,
and one thing I want to tell everybody is like this show isn't political, okay? So get off your high horse, take
And
a
we're-
step back.
and we're not-
Let me explain myself before
we're
you
not
start
experts.
judging.
we're not experts either.
In 2016, I went to a Bernie Sanders rally and I went to a Trump rally. I wanted to see the difference between the two. And yes, there is a huge difference between the two. But yeah, I've been to, like I said, a Trump rally in Anaheim, of all places, right?
Of course.
And very interesting. It was a lot of chanting, right? At that time, it was build the wall and lock her up. And it was very similar to like the WWE live shows that we went to, like in Bakersfield. Where
Because
people just
all those WWE shows always have like they're trying to lock Hillary up in the crowd.
right? So
Roman Reigns comes out,
Lock her
lock her up.
so it was very interesting.
You
Obviously-
screw Trump. You screw Trump.
Obviously, I was just sitting there, sitting there and taking it all in. It was very eye-opening experience. But the Kanye West thing it was nowhere near a Trump rally. It was basically a narcissistic person in the front of the room just trying to preach his beliefs or his story. It's always about him. And I don't know. I think it's a waste of time for him, and it's a waste of time for us.
Do you feel like between now and November that he'll at least create enough momentum where he'll affect the election in any way?
Possibly.
Like a
Possibly.
vote for him is a vote for Trump. I know how some people might be confused by that, but like most likely, like not to make this a political show, but like Republicans have their loyal voters, and then Democrats have to kind of work a little harder to get people to show up to the polls. If people show up to the polls, they're most likely to vote Democrat.
I don't think, to be honest, I don't think Trump rallies are the most intelligent, speeches ever either. But Kanye West, to me, like from all of the clips that I've seen, it was more like the crowd went to sort of be entertained and laugh at him almost. So there were moments where he was almost the inside joke standing on stage, and the crowd, like they would cheer at just some of the ridiculous things he would say just because it was ridiculous, and he would be like, "Oh no, nobody talk," and then like you could kind of hear people like giggling in the crowd every time he did that, because he did that multiple times. So like for me, it just seemed like, yeah, I agree. It's just like
It was a circus.
He hasn't gotten like the help that he's needed over these years. And yeah, they just went to go see a circus, it almost seems like. And then I also agree with Brian's thing, as Trump's supporters, no matter what, they know who they're voting for. right, at the end of the year. Whereas a lot of people are torn on Biden and like the Democratic side this year. So with Kanye going out there, there's going to be a lot of people who think they're funny voting for Kanye, but all of Trump's supporters will vote for him. So it's very important, even if whether you're left or right, it's very important not to vote for Kanye this year. Basically,
that's our stance. Like it's important to vote, but make sure it's not for Kanye.
Just make sure it's not Kanye.
Like go back to making like College Dropout Part 2 or something. Unless you're doing that, I don't really care what Kanye is doing.
I think this is a hot take, but I think Kanye's done. He's past his
like
prime.
musical.
Yeah, he's done with music. I don't know. I like his last album. What was it? Was it the one with Kid Cudi?
Oh yeah.
So
I actually liked one song on there, and I liked Kid Cudi's part on there. But yeah,
I'll tell you. Hell, I can't even think of the name, so this is like not even doing well for Kanye right now either. So I liked Kanye's first 3 albums roughly, and I even like 808 and Heartbreaks, and that's his 4th album. After that, I haven't really liked anything until that one song with Chance the Rapper came out.
Ultra Light Beams.
And
and
he doesn't even rap on that. And I'll tell you right now, Kanye is to this day still one of the top 5 or 10 producers in the game, in my opinion. But he has not made a single rap album that I thought was relevant. And if it's because he needs ghostwriters, go hire more ghostwriters. Like, I don't know what the thing. I know we're going on to a different thing right now than his rallies, but I might as well get this out because I think we've been asked this before on the podcast. But like, yeah.
At the end of the day, Kanye is not a top 10 candidate for the presidency.
Yeah, he's gotta get help for sure.
Okay, not Biden or Trump. Name somebody else who you'd vote for before you'd vote for Kanye.
Oh, like a celebrity or just random people?
Yeah.
Oh, The Rock for sure.
Oh yeah.
The Rock.
Yeah. If I've seen pictures of The Rock with Mankind as his as his running mate. Yeah. Obviously that wouldn't happen, but I love it.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, Dwayne.
So the awkward side hug.
Dwayne.
Like we're on a first name basis.
Yeah, Dwayne.
Silly Dwayne.
Or vote Voight.
Moral of the story is get out there, vote. Don't vote for Kanye.
And educate yourself, please.
Yeah, do your
right. Educate yourself.
Research both sides at the end of the day too, like because there's going to be way too many voters at the end of the year. Just watching their biased news, and both sides are biased, but they're going to be watching their biased news, and there's a lot of uneducated people out there who are repeating their side's points just because their friend had a 5-minute conversation with them. Oh, don't believe this or that. Believe this or that. And a lot of people are being sheep by doing that. So do your own research both sides, and then go with what is here, basically.
And what's here is Dwayne Johnson.
What's here is Dwayne Johnson.
2020.
The Rock.
Your mana is right here, huh?
The Rock / Mankind.
Yeah.
Your mana.
my Terramana.